everyone. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. My name is Nicole. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes, subscribing, comments, words of encouragement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here, for being present, for showing up for yourself, for healing yourself, loving yourself. I'm proud of you. You got this. You're doing the work. The hard work is going to pay off. I'm sending you so much love. I love you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today's pick a card, we're going to dive into what is not in alignment. Okay, this is about you being in alignment, aligned with your higher self, align with the universe. For some of you, this is going to be an urgent message, okay? This is going to be an urgent message. This is going to be trigger warning. It may be triggering. It may be a tough message to hear. But these are the messages that we need to hear to grow, to become enlightened, to hear the truth, so we can move forward, we can heal, we can release whatever it is we need to do to become our best self. So please take this message with love. We have Pile 1 here. Pile 1, surrender unhealthy relationships. Pile 2, surrender to joy. Pile 3, surrender fear of intimacy. Okay, timestamps will be linked below. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that information is linked below. If you feel called to look at more than one pile, that is okay too. Use your intuition. Thank you, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Let's get into it. My name is Nicole. Surrender unhealthy relationships. So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay, trigger warning. If you missed the opening, these are the messages we're going to talk about what is not in alignment, so you can learn, become enlightened, and grow. So some things may be difficult to hear, so I'm giving you this message with love, but this is the message that will help you to get into alignment, okay? So right here with this what is not in alignment? You being in unhealthy relationships, you being around unavailable people, people who are emotionally unavailable, people who have a lot of toxicity, toxic traits. For some of you, narcissistic traits. They embody traits of someone who is, showing narcissistic behavior. For some of you, is surrounding yourself with people who are emotionally unavailable, emotionally avoidant, people who bully you or make you feel less than, make you feel not good enough, make you feel like you're not good enough to be around them or you're really not worthy of being with them, okay? People who are manipulative, emotionally manipulative, or people who are playing games, people who are not uplifting you. You should be surrounded by positive people who are uplifting you, who value you, who know your worth. People who are positive, okay? But let's find out more. What else is not in alignment? Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Death, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, the Tower, and 6 of Swords. Okay. Let's just tap in here. This is interesting. For some of you, you're really getting yourself in alignment, okay? So I'm kudos to you. I'm proud of you for doing the work. I see here that you're working to bring things into balance, to bring yourself into full alignment. And I see that here. There's a huge transformation that you are going through at this time. Many of you are leaving behind things that no longer serve you, particularly around your relationships. With this 10 of Pentacles here, 10 of Cups, and 4 of Wands, some of you could be going through a divorce, going through like a breakup, a long-term breakup, or it could be, if you're not, divorced or anything, you're married, but you are going through changes with your friendships and your family relationships, okay? And you are no longer, many of you are starting to realize your worth. You're starting to pull your energy back. You're starting to realize how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how much of a blessing it is to be in your presence, to be with you, to call you a friend, to call you a lover. You're starting to realize how rare you are, how generous and kind, and how much of a amazing individual you are. You are an amazing person. If you did not know that, you are so amazing. You shine so bright. You're so sensitive, loving, empathic, giving, kind. Anyone will feel like it's a blessing to have access to you. And so if you do not realize that now, I'm telling you this so you will realize it, and that you will know, and this is how you will begin to act. You will act according to this level of frequency. And many of you are making those adjustments. You're making those changes because you realize it's time to move forward. It's time. Something has been going on in your life. For some of you, like I said, it could have been a relationship breakdown, relationship issues, family issues, whatever it is. It's issues within your relationships particularly, okay? Whether, again, it's romantic, platonic, familial, it doesn't matter. It's issues within your relationships, and you realize that people do not treat you according to the way you should be treated. But many of you had to find, or you're finding, more self-love. You're loving yourself more. You're taking care of yourself more. And you're recognizing your own beauty. What makes you who you are? What makes you unique? What makes you so worthy and valuable? And if you're not doing this, this is what you need to do to get into alignment, because it's not aligned. So to simplify this a bit, what is not in alignment is you seeing your worth and your value. And this is how, by you seeing your worth and your value, getting that in alignment, getting that into balance, really seeing your worth, your relationships will align. Some relationships will be a situation where you're moving away, you're cutting people off, or you're distancing yourself from certain individuals because they don't recognize your worth, or really the frequency is just not going to align. So what I mean by that is your frequency is raising. Your frequency, you're seeing your worth. You're becoming more higher vibrational. So these lower vibrational people are going to just fall off somehow. You're going to miss their calls and you're not even trying. Or you're just not going to talk to them as much. They won't be able to align to your frequency. Okay? It's just how it works. So continue to love yourself. Continue to see your value and move away from unhealthy, toxic people and relationships, because this is how you get in alignment. When you see your true purity, when you see your true value, when you see your true worth, this is how you seamlessly move into a place of you are really aligned with your purpose, your destiny, your path, your higher self, the universe. Everything clicks. There's abundance now. Now you have abundant relationships. Now you have abundance with your work. Now you have abundance in this and that. It's like everything will come together. The more you love yourself, the more you see your value. This is how you attract higher level situations, higher vibrational people, and people who appreciate you and recognize your worth. No more toxicity and low vibrational people. Okay, let's find out what else. Imprisonment. Message of concern. High honor. mature woman, and occupation. So there seems to be a career focus here. So part of your career is not fully aligned, okay? Something within your career is not fully aligned. This may not be for everyone, but this is for some of you. What I'm getting for some of you is you're waiting for a promotion or a level up or some type of breakthrough within your career, okay? Some of you could be switching to a new career, transitioning to a new career. But what I'm getting is this. Again, the more you see your worth and value, the more you see yourself as whatever it is that you're trying to become. Whatever these goals are that you have, the more you recognize that it's already here. You're already doing it. You already are this person. Many of you, what's been holding you back is your sense of self-worth, your sense of self-love, and boundaries. That's what has not been in alignment and the way you see yourself in the world. So the more you work on your worth, your value, seeing yourself as just this amazing person that is a blessing to be here on earth, the more you can see that within yourself and to really honor yourself. This is how, again, you get aligned. Some of you, with this imprisonment here, I'm getting this energy. You not honoring yourself has kept you in this cycle of like a repetitive cycle and in a place of not fully being free, not fully being liberated. For some of you, you've done a lot of work around just so many different areas in your life, trauma and inner child wounds and things like that. And you've done a lot of work around those areas, but you've neglected seeing your own value and seeing, like, loving yourself, okay, and really accepting yourself. So that's really where you are being guided to do right now, is to really love on yourself, like truly love yourself. Maybe even write a love letter to yourself and like, what are the things you really love about yourself, and telling yourself affirmations and telling yourself you're so proud of yourself and really being your number one fan. This is how you really get in alignment. For some of you, you're going to receive a message from someone. This could be a mother. This could be a former lover. This could be, for some of you, it's an ex, okay? This person is going to send you a message, and okay, if this is a mother, I'm hearing, hear this person out. However, protect yourself and still have boundaries, because this person is still displaying some toxic behavior. But you can still try to rebuild a relationship or whatever, but it does not have to be like you're super close with this person, okay? If this is an ex, this ex may try to get back with you, may try to reconcile. This ex wants you back. For many of you, I'm hearing you cannot trust this person. This person has done some work, but they're not where they really need to be, where they deserve you. Especially if this person has betrayed you. This person has taken you for granted. This person has used you, for some of you, okay? So, really, this is when you have to really know your worth. This is when you really have to love yourself and really know your worth and really know that if this is an ex, does this ex deserve you? Does this ex deserve to even, like, if this ex has betrayed you, this ex has manipulated you, this ex has bullied you, this ex has tried to control you, all of these things, you really have to love yourself and know, is this ex even worth your time? So these are the things that you're really going to have to ask yourself, okay? But I'm hearing, if it is a mother, like, this person is still dealing with some toxicity, but they're trying to heal, okay? But it doesn't mean that you have to be close to this person. Some of you are going to figure out a balance of, like, protecting yourself and having boundaries, but also still having certain people in your life that have these behaviors. Okay, Mother Earth. Yeah, for some of you, there's mother wounds here, okay? Determination. Love. Meditation. Psychic development. Okay. What is not in alignment? This is interesting. More self-love, please. More self-love, please. I know some of you are like, well, I am really working on that. I'm really loving myself. And it's like, yes, but love even more. Love even harder. Like, I want you to think about, like, you know how, like, when you first meet someone and this person is like giving you butterflies and you're thinking about them and you're enjoying their company, and like, you know how, like, when you start to fall in love with someone in a romantic sense and it's like, you know, you're daydreaming about that person. Start thinking of yourself like that. Start falling in love with yourself. Think of yourself as you giving yourself butterflies. Think of yourself as you get excited when you see yourself in the mirror. You get excited when you do something amazing during the day. You're telling yourself, oh, I'm so proud of you, and giving yourself kissy faces and like, oh my gosh, you're just amazing, and kissing your hand. Start falling in love with yourself. Having this deep love affair with yourself, and you're going to see your whole world shift. You're going to come into this magnetic powerhouse, badass, no one can mess with you individual. Like, it's going to be almost like an overnight thing. And it's like the more you do it, the more it's like it's not going to feel weird to you. It's not going to feel like, oh, okay, that's enough, or oh, okay, this is just too much. Like, it's going to feel uncomfortable at first. It may feel uncomfortable saying I'm proud of myself. I'm beautiful. I love myself. You know, that may feel uncomfortable at first, but you adapt to it. And once you start doing it, you're going to love it. And it's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. And then you're going to just really just be your number one fan, you know, and this is how things shift into alignment. More self-love. Really fall in love with yourself. Write yourself a love letter. Write yourself a love letter telling yourself, I love this about you. When you did that, you were just like phenomenal. Like, write it like you would write it to a romantic love interest. You know, we were taught to, like, you know, it's always got to be love outside of ourselves. Now we're teaching ourselves to have that love within first. And this is what you have to do. Continue to have this determination energy. Many of you could be psychics, light workers, star seeds, empaths, indigos, whatever you identify with. You're very gifted. This is a time to develop more of your gifts. This is a time for learning. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more in alignment you get. Many of you are master souls. You know, you're highly evolved souls. You have so many gifts, so many different talents. So you have to continue to develop this. And the more you learn, whether you're reading books, practicing, you know, diving into new subjects, it's a lot about learning here. The more you learn, the more you grow. So continue to do that, because that pushes you more and more with your destiny and within your path. And if you are like a tarot reader, a psychic, into astrology, astrologist, whatever, you have to practice, and you have to continue to be gentle with yourself, loving and patient, and don't compare yourself to anyone. You are your own badass. You are your own powerhouse. You are the authority in whatever it is that you're doing. So that's how you have to look at yourself. Continue to be balanced. The more balanced and at peace you are, some of you, meditation helps you. Continue this, because this helps you to remain in alignment. Some of you have gotten out of like you have, like, the things that got you to where you are now, you kind of slacked up on those things. And those things are part of your self-care, your self-love, to protect yourself, to keep yourself healthy, to keep yourself in this place of healthy mindset, balance, feeling whole, feeling good, feeling safe. Okay, let's get your last set of cards out. Okay, pile one, here we go. Surrender defensiveness. Surrender to trust. Surrender to miracles. And surrender the habit of people-pleasing. And surrender to your intuition. Many of you, again, are very intuitive, and you have a difficult time trusting your intuition, trusting yourself. We have here trust in your intuition. So trusting yourself, trusting the divine, the universe, the higher power, whatever it is you resonate with, trusting it. Miracles are real. Miracles happen every single day. Do you believe it? Do you believe you're worthy of it? Do you believe that you can have whatever it is you want? Do you believe that you're provided for? Do you believe that you are worthy of blessings, of abundance, of whatever it is that you need? Do you believe that? It's about trusting it, trusting the process, but also believing in it. Many of you, again, have a high level of intuition, but sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you feel like you're crazy. Sometimes you feel like, no, that's not it. And that's not true. The more you trust yourself, the more you trust your path, your journey, and the more you are in alignment. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Your intuition is on point. I'm here to tell you this right now. Your intuition is on point. It doesn't matter whether other people validate you or not. Validate yourself. The more you practice, the more you trust yourself, the more you learn, the more you grow, the more in alignment you're in. Surrender defensiveness. Some of you have a defensiveness right now with your mother. Some of you are defensive within your relationships. Okay, surrender this. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Some of you need to work on listening. I'm hearing you need to become a better listener. Some of you, it's like someone's talking, you're trying to generate a response. You're not really listening. You hear a couple of things and already you're generating a response and you're cutting people off. Be mindful of that, because I'm hearing for some of you that's very hurtful to people in your life. They don't feel seen, they don't feel heard. So try to be level-headed, try to be an active listener, try to really listen, hear someone, and then come back with love, come back non-defensive, not feeling attacked or personalizing what someone is saying. And finally, surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what serves you. It's not selfish. It's a form of protection. It's a form of self-love. And it's a form of caring for yourself. You can still care for yourself and care for others, but focus on your happiness. If you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. Don't force anything. Please yourself first. It's not about pleasing everyone else, okay? Please yourself. Take care of yourself. Have healthy boundaries and love yourself. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm proud of you. You are amazing. You're so beautiful, so handsome. Keep going. You got this. You're doing it already and you're doing so well. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself and really fall in love with yourself. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe, share the video, comment below. Let me know how this resonated. If you don't want to say how this resonated, drop me a heart. I would appreciate it. If you want to book a personal reading, that information is below. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome back. Welcome back to Divine Healing with Love Experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love. I'm proud of you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I'm grateful you're here. My name is Nicole. I'm going to put a trigger warning here. It may be triggering hearing some of these things, but this is about you becoming your best version, your best self, healing yourself, loving yourself, and getting the things that you need to make those improvements. So surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So what is not in alignment? You having more joy in your life, you surrendering to more joy, you allowing more joy, allowing more peace, allowing more harmony into your life. Okay, we're going to get more into that, but allowing yourself to smile, allowing yourself to start telling yourself, even if things are tough right now, like there are happy moments here. I want to allow happy moments. I'm allowing joy. I'm allowing more peace. I'm allowing more harmony. Some of you need to dance. Some of you need to jump on a trampoline or something, or jump up and down. Some of you need to play. Some of you have kids, like you need to play with your kids. You need to go to a playground and just like play with your kids. allow yourself to do things to bring more joy into your life. Okay, surrender to the joy. Let's find out what else piled to. Knight of Wands. This is a Six of Cups. Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. The High Priestess. Hierophant. The Hermit. Okay, what else is here? Okay, Eight of Wands. Death. And Three of Wands. Okay. Trigger warning. What is not in alignment? Okay, it's a few things here. For some of you, I'm getting this energy. You could be in this energy still. You may have been like really working on this and really moving out of it. Okay, so take what resonates for you. There seems to be an energy here of overindulgence. Some of you, what is not in alignment, or what you're healing, or you need to heal, was this obsession with like pleasure. It's like an overactive sacral chakra for some of you. There was just this obsession and this need for constant pleasure, constant instant gratification, constant inspiration, constant. For some of you, you had a lot of addictions. You were addicted to sex, addicted to drinking, addicted to lovers, addicted to pleasure, good food, good, partying. Just like an overindulgent energy here, overactive sacral chakra for sure. That was not in alignment. For some of you, like I said, I feel like you're healing this. I feel like you realize this, that there was like this constant need for pleasure, regardless of where it was coming from. It was like constant need for pleasure, passion, inspiration. It was like an obsession. And you recognize this and you are healing that. And if you're not, this is something that needs to be healed to get you into alignment, to get your sacral chakra in alignment, okay? Because your sacral chakra was overactive. But this is also about, for some of you, I'm getting this, your sacral chakra was overactive and now it's underactive. So it's about balancing your sacral chakra, balancing your pleasure center, balancing, like you may have been addicted to sex before, but now moving into a healthy place with your relationships with sex, okay? Move into a healthy place of your relationship with food. Move into a healthy place of inspiring yourself, being your own muse, being your own inspiration. Moving into a healthy place with drinking or partying or whatever was going on, okay? Having a healthy relationship. Now, for some of you, you may decide that you no longer want to drink or use drugs. That's okay too. For some of you, you may be able to handle it, but not being addicted and not overdoing it, okay? So this, what was not in alignment or what's not in alignment, excessive obsession with pleasure. That's not healthy, and it's also not realistic, and it's not we're not supposed to live this life of being too, like, it's supposed to be a balance. Life is a balance. Many of you have been, I feel, working on this. So I'm proud of you. Keep going. You're doing a great job. What else is not in alignment? You being trapped in your mind or trapped in your thoughts, or for some of you is denying your own truth. For some of you, you're meant to be a leader, okay? You're meant to be a spiritual leader, religious figure. You're meant for leadership. And many of you have matured. You've been maturing. I see this, we're going from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. You've been going through a level up. You've been going through a glow up, a maturity season. And many of you, what is not in alignment, you're not leading, okay? And there's a fear of leadership for some of you. For some of you, you are leading, but you're not leading at the level that you should be leading. That's not in alignment. Many of you are big time leaders. Okay, I have to just be honest. And for some of you, you've been getting signs, you've been getting synchronicities, you've been getting downloads. Someone is stressed out about this because now my back is starting to hurt. Some of you are really afraid to be the leader that you're being called to be. And you're being asked why. For some of you, it's a past life fear. It's going to be different for everyone, but for some of you, this is a past life fear. For some of you, this is a fear of how people will see you. What will people think of you? It's all these fears around leadership or leading at the level that you should be leading. For some of you, it's about like a fear of people knowing who you really are, or like people knowing your true self and leading in that way. Because some of you are meant to share your story to lead. Like you're meant to share your addictions. You're meant to share some of you, I'm hearing like, you had an addiction to sex. Like you're meant to talk about these things and lead people. Like you're meant to share, how did you overcome your addiction to sex? How did you overcome your addiction to drinking? Like you are going through this level up, this maturity season, because you're being called to level up with your leadership and level up with sharing your story and sharing how you overcame obstacles and how you did this and how you did that, because you are a leader. And you're not just any old leader. Like many of you are global leaders. Like this is big energy for some of you, I'm feeling. It's not for everyone. Everyone's going to lead the way that they're called to lead. But some of you are being called, like you may be leading a community right now, but you're called to be like a national leader. Some of you are being called to a life of politics. Some of you are being called to, and many of you are afraid of this. This is what, like, I'm feeling you've been getting the downloads, and it's like you get the downloads and you're like, whoa. Like, you get the download, like, this is what how to should be doing. And you may even see it, or you have a dream about it, or someone gives you the prophecy about it, or whatever, and it resonates and it clicks, and you feel inspired. You feel alive. You feel like, whoa, I think that is right. I feel like that is the truth. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then, boom, fear sets in. Fear tells you, you can't do this. You can't do that. You're secrets. You're this. You're that. You're not safe. You're not protected. Like all this rush of emotion. And it's like you get so fearful. Some of you are being called to lead on a global scale, national scale, like being a big time leader. History books, historic, wow. I mean, like so many people are meant to know you. Like you have a big mission and you're not in alignment with it. And some of you, again, you are a leader, but you're being called to step up even more and you're afraid. Let's find out some more. What else is going on? Because some of you are meant to be like public speakers and things like that and share your story. False person. Mature man. Wealthy man. Toil and labor. You guys have extra cards. Despair. And main female. Okay, for some of you, trigger warning. I'm getting a lot of different messages here. So you take what resonates, okay? For some of you, for some of you, you have someone in your life that's masquerading here with this false person. They're playing a game, they're playing charades, they're showing you one thing, but they're not really who they say they are. And this person is trying to steal from you. Now, they're either trying to steal money from you, they're trying to steal energy from you, they're trying to steal ideas from you, whatever it is, this person is trying to steal from you. For some of you, this is a person that's very attractive, okay? Very good looking, very attractive, very seductive. This person knows how to seduce you. I have to be honest. For some of you, this person feeds or fuels your addictions, okay? Fuels whatever that addiction you've had. This person kind of aligns with that energy. So this person is either trying to steal your money or steal creativity from you, steal your energy, manipulate you, play mind games with you. So this person is not in alignment. For some of you, you have someone that you're dating or that you've been off and on with, or in a situationship with, or in an ex or something. This person is not in alignment with your destiny. They're not in alignment with the plan that's for you. okay? Many of you are being called to step into your main character energy, regardless of your gender here. With this main female, it's like step into your main character energy, step into the spotlight, step into the level up with the leadership, step into who you're supposed to be. Like I said, many of you have been maturing. You've been growing, you've been learning, you've been taking the time out to heal, taking the time out to focus on yourself. Many of you are meant to be very wealthy, and some of you have been going through money issues. Some of you have been going through, I'm hearing, credit card debt. Some of you have been having issues with your finances, and it's because you're not in alignment with, fully aligned with your destiny. You're not fully aligned with your purpose. And like I said, for some of you, you have someone in your life that's blocking things with your finances because this person is not in alignment with you and your destiny. They're blocking you from making money, or they're taking money from you, or they're taking energy from you where you should be making money. You know, money is energy too. And if someone is draining your energy, that will also drain your pocketbook. So this person is blocking you from, literally blocking you from your bag, literally blocking you from getting money. Okay? That's not for everyone, but that's for some of you. Like, some of you have been taking some hits with your money. Like, it's been tough, or money has not been coming in the way it should. And it's because you have a false person in your life. This person is wearing a mask. This person is very attractive, very good looking. And again, this could be a romantic partner of yours, but this person is literally blocking you from money and affecting your work. But again, for some of you, this is about you stepping up in leadership. This is about you stepping up, leveling up. For some of you, I feel like just everyone here is a leader. I'm going to be honest. For PAL 2, this is a leadership group. If you don't feel like you've been called for leadership, go to another PAL. Because for me, this is definitely leadership energy. And for many of you, it's like you want to play the background. You want to be behind the scenes. You don't want people to see you. There's like a fear of being seen, a fear of people really like knowing your story, knowing your truth. Because for many of you, part of your leadership is sharing your truth, sharing your story, sharing again how you've overcome things. And you don't really want people to know. And so you'd rather be behind the scenes in the background. You're not meant to be. So it's like, because it's not in alignment, your pocketbook is going to suffer. Your money is going to suffer. If you don't get really aligned with your leadership or stepping up with showing who you really are, being authentic, some of you could be that false person. Okay, that just occurred to me. Some of you could be wearing a mask. Some of you, but I feel like it's both here for some of you, okay? But you take what resonates. But some of you could be still not being genuine and authentic to your audience or the people that you're leading. You know, there's still like this level of not being authentic, not being fully living in your truth. So if you don't align with that, like basically what I'm getting is this. Your spiritual team is saying, like, in order to wake you up, how to, for many of you, they had to hit your pockets. Like they had to take money from you, because that was like the last thing. Like, I'm hearing from many of you, like, you'll suffer in other areas, but your money, you're just not going to suffer in that area. Like, absolutely not. And your spiritual team knows that. And your spiritual team felt like they had to shake up your money in order to wake you up. And so this is about aligning you. Like, you're meant to be wealthy. Many of you are meant to be like billionaires, okay? Like, you're meant to, I'm hearing multi-billionaires. Like, you're meant to be so wealthy and a leader. But it's like, if you don't get this in alignment, you're not going to be abundant. You're going to be in a life of despair, a life with no job. Look at that, not hiring. It's, again, your career and your leadership. I don't know if you could see that, but you're going to be like out in the cold with no money and no job. Like, it's not going to be a good look for you when you could be living like this, okay? Let's find out some more. What else is not in alignment for PAL 2? Grounding. So this is root chakra. Abundance. Wow. Personal power. holistic health, and universal light. Wow, many of you are so powerful. It's 2 7s here. 7 is prominent. 2 7s and 2 4. 2 7s and 2 4s and an 8. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. Your health is not fully in alignment. Many of you are being asked to really work on having a healthy mind, body, soul, spirit. Healthy in all areas, getting that into alignment. For some of you, you've been working on your physical health, you've been working on your mental health. You need to work on all of it. Body, mind, soul, okay? The whole package. Don't focus just on your physical health and you neglect your mental health. Focus on all of it, okay? And it's not difficult to do and you're being supported. Again, these things affect your abundance. Many of you have been struggling with your abundance. You have not been able to have the type of money coming in. And again, this is why, because these other areas are out of alignment, and it's like your spiritual team is saying this was the only way to get you to really get in alignment. They had to take your money away to get you fully in alignment. Okay. And this is for, I'm hearing, your highest good. So this is like that wake up call. Like, do you want to keep suffering with your money and your abundance? And I know the answer is no. So it's like, do the things to get yourself in alignment. So this is about grounding, really staying present in the moment, coming out of your head. Don't let fear, anxiety get the best of you, okay? Coming out of your head, not limiting yourself, not having those limiting beliefs, getting grounded, repairing that root chakra, assuring yourself of your safety, reaffirming yourself of safety, reaffirming that you're abundant, that you are always abundant, you're always provided for, you're always gaining material world blessings. Many of you are being asked, like, your sense of personal power. So for many of you, with your chakras, this is root chakra, this is sacral chakra, and this is solar plexus energy here. Those chakras need your attention right now, okay? Those are the chakras that need the healing and need to come into balance. So becoming confident in your abundance, confident in overcoming fear, overcoming those fears that you've been telling yourself, overcoming any anxiety, any fears about being seen, people knowing your story. People would love to hear your story. People would love to hear what you've gone through. People would love to know who you really are, okay? And this is a part of your leadership. So if you are being called to be a leader, trust in this protection and this light, and trust that you're supported. Trust that you're protected. You would not be called to that place of leadership and be left out there to fail, or, I mean, not to fail, but to be spiritually attacked or physically attacked and things like that. No, you're being called to that place for a reason, and you are safe, you are protected, and you are divinely guided to that place for a reason. So you will always win. You will always succeed. You will always be wealthy when you get into alignment and really follow the path that you're supposed to be on. Many of you, you don't realize how protected you are. You don't realize how favored and blessed you are. You have the universal light within you. You are so powerful, so wise, so amazing. Love yourself the way the universe loves you. Okay, let's get your final set of cards here for pile 2. Surrender to divine timing. Surrender frustration. Surrender stress. Surrender to play. And surrender inner peace. Okay, to inner peace. So we talked about that in the beginning. We were talking about joy and harmony and things like that. So surrender to inner peace and play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Again, that overthinking, okay? Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So like I said, some of you need to play, have fun. What does fun look like for you now? Having a balanced sacral chakra. Visualize having a balanced sacral chakra, and what does fun and pleasure feel like for you in this place? Because it's going to feel even better than before when you were in this place of overindulgence. You may not think so, but that's not true. And this is about cultivating that peace and surrendering to peace and harmony, valuing your level of peace. And like, you don't want drama, you don't want foolishness, you don't want any of that. You just want peace, joy, harmony, letting go of frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors, okay? The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So letting go of that frustration, not overthinking a goal, not overthinking a plan, surrendering to divine timing, knowing that things are going to happen in perfect timing when it's supposed to happen. When you really let go, stop thinking about it, stop overthinking, get into a flow, change up your energy and focus on the present moment. That's when things come in quickly. That's when divine timing is so quick. It works every time, but you have to let go. And again, let go of the stress. The stress is affecting your root chakra. Some of you may have back issues right now, and it's being affected because you have a lot of stress in your body. This is that tension and stress from feeling frustrated, feeling not as abundant, those chakras being out of balance. So let go of that stress. Many of you need to take a break. You need to do something to switch that energy up. Dance, play. You have kids, play with your kids. Laugh, smile. Really do something to change that energy, because that's how you ground your goals. That's how things happen and things move, when you stop overthinking and stop being anxious and really allow yourself for some fun and play. So you're amazing. I'm proud of you. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Keep going. You got this. You can overcome anything. You are an amazing leader. Okay, you're already leading. Keep going. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe, comment below. Let me know how this resonated. If you don't want to say how this resonated, drop me a heart. I would appreciate it. Share the video. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that information is below. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm thankful for you being here. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for showing up for yourself. My name is Nicole. Let's get into it. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any pattern that stop you from opening your heart. So many of you have, what's not in alignment is your fear of intimacy, your fear of allowing love in, your fear of letting love in, your fear of allowing yourself to be loved, to be nurtured, to be cared for by a romantic partner. Okay, there is a fear around that. For many of you, I do feel like you've been working on this. You've identified this issue. You are aware of this problem. This goes back to wounding from inner child wounds, but also relationship wounding. Okay, so many of you, I do feel like you recognize that you do have a fear of intimacy, and so this is not an alignment. You're meant to let love in. You're meant to allow yourself to be loved, and to allow yourself to be loved unconditionally. For some of you, I'm hearing that you've attracted partners in the past that they took advantage of you. They did not love you the way you deserve to be loved. They bullied you. They made you feel less than. They made you feel not worthy, things like that. And so maybe you've been healing that. You've been working through those wounds, that trauma, and now you're being asked to let love in. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be nurtured and cared for in a healthy way, okay? Let's find out some more. What else is going on here for Pile 3? What is not in alignment? Page of Wands. Death. I think this has come out for every pal. Wow. It's a huge transformation. 4 of Swords. Temperance. the Moon, Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands, and King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. This has to do with love and relationships, pile 3. What is not in alignment? Okay. Many of you have been emotionally avoidant. Some of you, you check what resonates here. Some of you have been emotionally avoidant. Some of you have been emotionally needy, clingy for some of you. There's wounding here around you in relationships and you allowing love in. Doesn't matter your gender here. There's an issue with allowing yourself to be loved. Many of you have walls up. Some of you may not realize that, okay? Some of you, because the walls have been there to protect yourself, to keep yourself safe, you may not have realized that you have these walls up with when people try to love you, when people try to care for you. Some of you are afraid to let someone in. You're afraid to let someone love you because of the past, because of the things that you've gone through. Some of you have been betrayed. Some of you have dealt with situations where, and some of you could be in a relationship now, and there's a fear of intimacy. You could be in a relationship now, you could be married, and you have a fear of intimacy with your partner, or your partner has betrayed your trust, and now walls are up, and you're trying to trust this person again, but it's difficult. So there's walls that you have up around your heart, to protect yourself. But for some of you, but not for some of you, for all of you, you're being asked to let love in, to let love in, to let love heal you, to allow yourself to receive this love, to open your heart and move past these patterns that have kept you stuck with feeling like you can't be vulnerable, feeling like it's not safe. If you are in a relationship and your partner does not allow you to feel safe, this is when you tell your partner, and it may be difficult, but if you're in a relationship or a marriage, you have to be able to have these difficult conversations. And trigger warning, I'm sorry, I meant to say that in the beginning, but I'm giving this message to you to get you in alignment, or to help you get into alignment so you can become your best version. It's not to hurt you, it's not to attack you. Please don't take it like that. Please know that I'm giving this message with love and the intention of you taking this to become your best self, best version. Okay, back to this reading. If you're in a relationship with someone, because some of you are married or in a relationship, and your person you don't feel safe with your person, this is when you have those honest and frank discussions and tell your person, I don't feel safe with you. I don't feel safe with you, and this is why. And then tell your partner what you need to feel safe. What do you need to feel safe? If you are not in a relationship, these are the things that you're going to have to express to your new partner. These are the things that I need from a relationship. These are the things that I need to feel safe. And this is not about you controlling the situation, none of that. In order to be able to open up and to overcome this fear that you have of intimacy, you need to feel safe. And by feeling safe, this is how you allow love in. This is how you allow yourself to open up and to exchange energy and love equally with another person. Otherwise, there's just going to always be blocks, and the energy will not flow the way it should. And this is where the physical issues manifest. This is where the arguments come from. This is where the moments of it feels like it's just too much and this relationship is not working. This is where that comes from. Right now, you're being asked to not only allow yourself to love yourself, but also allow yourself to express your needs, express what you need to feel safe, and to be emotionally vulnerable with another person, and to allow this person to love you. Many of you are giving love. You give love freely. You love, but you don't allow someone else to love you, or you have difficulty allowing love in. You have difficulty receiving love. You have difficulty receiving gifts or receiving things from people. And it's because there's the feeling of not feeling safe or not trusting when it comes in, trusting the love or trusting the gifts or whatever. And for some of you, it's not feeling good enough. Okay. For some of you who are single, you have someone that wants to come in to love you. Allow this person to love you. Allow this person to love you. Allow this person to protect you, care for you. Doesn't matter your gender here. Even if you're a man watching this and you're attracted to women, a woman can protect you. You know, it's not just men that are protective. Women are protective too. So again, it doesn't matter the circumstance. Allow yourself to be loved, nurtured, and protected and cared for. Okay? And know that if you're doing the work, you're healing, you're working on yourself, you're loving yourself, that you're raising your frequency, you're raising your vibration. So vibrationally, you're attracting higher level situations and healthy situations, and not people with toxic behavior, okay, and like nefarious intentions. These are people that want to love you and not manipulate you. So this is about, again, this allowance of yourself to love. And for some of you, this is not just a fear of intimacy and allowing yourself to love and to open yourself up emotionally and be vulnerable, but it's also allowing yourself to receive from the higher power of the universe, allowing yourself to receive those blessings and abundance. And you have Archangel Michael working with you, whether you know this or not. Okay, let's find out some more. What else is going on here? Okay, change, marriage, bad health, pathway, thief, and family room. Okay, it's a lot of different stories here. Okay, take what resonates for you. Let's get into it. Some of you have had health issues, and this is not in alignment. You're meant to be healthy. You're meant to be whole. You're meant to be in good health. And this could be mental health. This could be physical health. It could be both. So your health is not in alignment. You're being asked to do the things to get yourself in alignment, because when I see this pathway here, this is like purpose. This is like your path. This is like getting enlightened. Get enlightened on what is affecting your health, whether it's mental health or physical health or both. Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it depression? Is it your diet? Is it you're not drinking enough water? You're not getting enough sleep? You're not getting enough rest? Like, pay attention to what's happening with your health, because your health is very important and you're being asked to take care of yourself because it's not in alignment. For some of you, it's your diet. For some of you, it's fear and anxiety that's affecting your physical and mental health. Okay, so it's depression, it's a number of things. So you're being asked to get that in alignment, because you're meant to be healthy, you're meant to be happy, you're meant to be whole. For many of you, you're going through a change. You're going through a big transformation. It's no need to fear change. It's no need to fear change. You're safe. You're protected. You're being guided through this change. You're protected. You're safe. Allow this change to happen. A lot of you have fear around change. And so, because you don't feel in control, or you don't know what's going to happen next, and it's unknown. And so you're being asked to trust that things are happening and aligning in your favor, and things are happening for your highest good. For some of you, you have someone stealing your energy or stealing money from you. For some of you, it could be your partner. I have to be honest here, okay? If this person is not stealing money from you, they could be stealing your energy, and it's because you're raising your frequency and this person is not raising their frequency with you, or they're not being accountable for their own energy, or they're codependent on your energy, meaning they're constantly draining you. in your energy. And this could also be frustrating as well, because for some of you, again, you're transforming, you're changing, but this person is not. Okay, I'm getting, for some of you, it's like your frequency is rising and your person's frequency is not rising. And so being in this dynamic relationship with this person is unknowingly draining your frequency because their frequency is so low, or it's a lot lower than yours. So even if they don't want to drain it, they don't, it's like they don't know that they're doing it because their frequency is really low. They're not healing, they're not working on themselves, they're not changing. So some of you may be in a marriage or a relationship where you're changing a lot and your person is not. So you're being asked, get that in alignment. You're going to have some honest conversations with your person, because this is, for some of you, it's affecting your health. It's either affecting your mental health or physical health or both. And this is when you're going to have to trust yourself and step up and have these conversations. And they're not easy. For some of you, you may want to get counseling for your marriage or your relationship, or have someone, if you need help talking to your person, communicating with your person in the best way you can. And again, if you don't feel safe, what is it you need from your person in order to feel safe? But you have to feel safe with yourself too, like by yourself. You have to start finding a level of safety within. But you also have to tell your partner what you need to feel safe. For some of you, your home life is being affected. It could be a breakup, it could be a separation, it could be a divorce here. This is not for all, but you're aligning with a better situation. You're aligning with a better home situation. And unfortunately, if that is a divorce, I'm sorry to hear that, but what I'm seeing here is that it's in alignment. You're aligning with a better situation. For some of you, you are aligning with a better home with your partner or your spouse, and this is more in alignment. For some of you, your home, you need a better home or something with your home. It's like you've outgrown your home, or it's time to transform from your home. It's time for you to move. Something here with your home that's not in alignment. For some of you, you may need to redecorate or change something around to make your home feel more inviting, more cozy, more. Some of you need to get rid of things that no longer serve you within your home. Like you've been holding on to things that you no longer wear or you no longer use. And these things are taking up space and energy where you need to make room, okay? So you're being asked to go through some of the things in your home and release the things that no longer serve you. Release the things that you're holding on to that you no longer need, okay? For some of you, you will be getting married, or for some of you, you will be getting married. And this is a part of you getting in alignment. Like basically you align these other areas in your life and you will be marrying someone, okay? Marrying your partner. That's for some people. Okay, let's find out what else is going on. But I just keep hearing, allow yourself to be loved, allow yourself to be protected, allow yourself to be nurtured. Clarity, nurturing, wow. I was just saying that. Inner child, soul healing, family. Okay, for some of you, your family life is changing. Something's shifting here within your family. And what I'm hearing is this transformation that's happening within your family is pushing you into alignment. Doesn't mean that, like for some of you, it could be a divorce or breakup or something. Doesn't mean it's permanent. Doesn't mean that that's always going to be the case, But whatever it is that's happening right now is pushing you into alignment for right now and for however long for the foreseeable future. But don't worry. Trust this process. Trust what's happening. Trust the shakeup. Trust the change. For some of you, your family may be moving to another place, or you may be moving to another home. This is pushing you more into alignment. So trust this change. Things are going to become clear. For some of you, you're getting more clarity on things that are happening, these shifts, the transformations that are happening. For some of you, what's not in alignment right now is inner child healing. you need the inner child healing. Continue to work on nurturing your inner child. Continue to work on loving your inner child, loving those parts of yourself that were rejected, abandoned, neglected, loving yourself and accepting yourself and loving your inner child and listening to your inner child, soothing your inner child, telling your inner child that your inner child is safe. Your inner child, like really allowing your inner child to be free and to be safe. Right now, the soul healing that you're going through, this is pushing you into alignment, because what was not in alignment before, with holding on to things and fear and anxiety and those wounds from the past, that's blocked a lot of energy. That's blocked you from being able to receive and allow intimacy and all types of things. So this soul healing that you're doing and this happening for you, it may be tough, but this is helping you to get into alignment. And many of you are being asked to be very gentle and loving with yourself, very nurturing, very kind with yourself, very patient with yourself, really giving yourself those affirmations, telling yourself you're proud of yourself, hugging yourself, loving yourself. Write a love letter to yourself, being so loving and kind and patient with yourself, really giving yourself that nurturance, because the more you nurture yourself and nurture your inner child and love those parts, that's how you can allow yourself to be safe, and you can allow that love to come in. You can allow someone to love you. You can allow someone to care for you, to nurture you, okay? But you have to do it within yourself first. And again, when I was talking about feeling more safe within yourself, so you know what safety feels like, and you know how to ask for safety from your partner and what you need to feel safe, because all of your feelings of safety and protection cannot rely on your partner. You have to cultivate that within yourself, and you have to find that level of security and safety within yourself, so you know what it feels like, and you know how to have it with someone else, and how, like, what you need from someone else. Many of you are, what's not in alignment is like what your partner can provide for you. And part of that is, again, like the partner not growing, but I'm also getting, again, this energy of you not knowing, because you have to give more of it to yourself. The more you give it to yourself, the more you will know. And then you can tell your person. It's about you gaining those tools so you can tell your person what you need and what you desire and what you need from a relationship. And you can communicate that to your partner. Okay, let's find out your last set of cards. Surrender your addictions. There's an overthinking energy here, and fear and anxiety too. But let's find out some more. Surrender to wonder and awe. Surrender the drama. Surrender to receiving support and love. And surrender low self-esteem. And surrender fear. Okay. So this is pretty much wrapping up everything we've been talking about this reading. But let's talk about these. Let's start with addictions, okay? And since whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So for some of you, your addictions have affected your health as well. Again, whether this is physical, mental, your addictions has affected that. For some of you, your partner may have addictions, and your partner has basically, again, for some of you, again, trigger warning, your partner, again, has a lower frequency than you. And so you've picked up some of the habits of your partner, or, that energy exchange, some of the things that your partner does that now you do, and now you're recognizing that, and that has not been the best for you. So some of you, your partner has their own addictions, and you kind of taken on some of those things too. So you're being asked to recognize this and to heal it and have healthier alternatives, healthier situations, because again, this is about you having better health, mind, body, soul. So really working through your addictions, okay, and putting that love there, loving your body, loving your physical body, loving yourself, not feeling like you need any of that to be who you are. letting go of those dependencies, okay, because it's affecting your health. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So if you are holding on to low self-esteem, low sense of self-worth, shame, regret, bitterness, those things keep you in a place, a frequency of feeling very low about yourself and not seeing yourself as worthy, seeing yourself as worthy of abundance, worthy of success. Come out of that. Release the shame, release the guilt, release the regret. You are beautiful. You deserve success, love, abundance. You deserve all of these things. Find your value, find your worth. Love yourself. Surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. You're being asked to really stay present, really stay grounded, present in the present moment and what's happening right now. And those stories that go through your mind of you're not good enough, you don't deserve this, you're not worthy of this, or fearful stories of, oh, I'm going to lose my job. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get a new job. I'm not going to be able to get a new home. I'm not going to be able to get a new car. Those things are not true. And if you let those things, if you affirm those stories and let them run wild in your mind, you will believe it. They're not true. You deserve a new car. You deserve a big home or whatever it is you want. You deserve those things. So you have to know it. You have to know you deserve it. And again, celebrate every step forward. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself. Let go of the self-hate, the self-deprecating talk. You don't deserve that. Would you talk to a coworker that way, the way you talk to yourself? Would you talk to your child that way? Would you talk to a loving family member that way or a loving friend? No, probably not. Don't talk to yourself like that. Don't talk to yourself like that. That's not true. It's not cool. You don't deserve that. You deserve the world. You are so beautiful, so handsome, so valuable, so necessary. Okay. Now, surrender to receiving support and love. So again, there's an energy here around you're really, in order to get into alignment, you have to learn how to receive. You have to learn how to receive support. You have to learn how to receive love. Allow the love and support of others in. Rather than trying to handle everything yourself, this can take the pressure off, simultaneously nurture you. So nurture yourself, love yourself, accept yourself, but also allow people to love you. Allow people to help you. Allow the universe to love you. Allow spiritual help from your spirit team. Allow that physical help in the physical realm. People want to love you. People want to help you, but they can't do it if you're blocking. They can't do it if you don't feel worthy. They can't do it if you don't allow it to happen. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean that, people look down on you or think that you're not this or that. That's not true. And if those are the stories that you told yourself, it's not true. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm. Don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So some of you, if you're getting into arguments with people, whatever the situation is, remain calm. Don't contribute to the drama. Don't contribute to the foolishness, okay? Stay centered, stay balanced, stay calm, listen, stay present, stay grounded, stay focused, stay centered, stay calm. The more centered, balanced, and calm you are, the issue will resolve quickly. Don't get fired up. Don't start getting, lowering your vibration, all of that. No, vibe high and stay calm. And finally, open yourself to the magic of every moment. And again, this is about being present in the present moment, not the past, not the future, present. Sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So start having this energy of the universe is just surprising you. The universe is just so magnificent, so amazing. The more present you are, the more you can pay attention to the magic of everything. And have this sense of discovery and wonder and awe like a child, like a 3-year-old discovering something new. This is how you should be. This should be your perspective. This should be your lens of looking at the world. And you have that when you stay in this place of flow. You're grounded. You're present. You're present in that what's happening right here, right now, in the moment. Not what happened yesterday, not what happened 10 years ago, not what will happen in 10 years, but right here, right now. When you surrender to that, now the universe can really show you the beauty, the magic, and you'll just be swept away. So I'm proud of you. You are amazing. Keep going. You got this. You're stronger than you even realize. You're so beautiful, so handsome, so extraordinary. We need you here. Thank you for being here. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm so grateful that you're here. Please keep going. We need you. Please like the video, share the video, comment below. Let me know how this resonated. If you don't want to say how this resonated, drop me a heart. I would appreciate it. Subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that information is below. Thank you. I'll see you next time.